Welcome to World Mysteries. Today, we will explore 10 strange and mysterious places in Southeast Asia, where supernatural stories and ancient legends have fascinated people for generations. Are you brave enough to join me on this journey to uncover places that even the bravest souls would shudder at? If you're ready, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming adventures. Now, let's begin. First, Ayutthaya Ancient City in Thailand. Once the proud capital of the Siam Kingdom, Ayutthaya now stands as a haunting reminder of a glorious past. The city, reduced to desolate ruins, hides beneath its broken structures a history of war, tragedy, and unspoken mysteries. Can you imagine the battles that raged here, the clashing of swords, and the cries of warriors echoing through the ancient walls? Every brick, every stone carries the weight of bloodshed, as the city was violently destroyed in 1767. But what lingers behind are not just the ruins but something far more unsettling. Many locals and visitors alike believe that the restless spirits of the fallen soldiers still wander these grounds, unable to find peace after the devastating siege. They say that under the moonlight, as you walk through the abandoned temples and decaying monuments, you may feel a sudden chill, an icy breeze brushing past your neck. It feels almost as if someone, or something, is silently watching your every move. Would you dare venture into these ruins after dark, with nothing but shadows to keep you company? Could you handle the eerie sensation of being followed by invisible eyes? If you're feeling bold, why not share your thoughts and tell us if you'd brave this haunted place yourself? Leave a comment below if you think you're up for the challenge. Second, Bukit Timah Forest in Singapore. Bukit Timah Forest, a lush green sanctuary in the heart of Singapore, is known not only for its natural beauty but also for its eerie legends. Despite being surrounded by urban life, this forest has a reputation for being haunted. Many who venture deep into its dense foliage speak of unsettling experiences. It's said that strange creatures and ancient spirits reside here, making it a hotspot for ghost stories. Visitors have reported hearing footsteps behind them, only to turn and find no one there. Others claim to have heard eerie whispers carried on the wind, echoing through the trees. As night falls, the forest becomes even more unsettling, with strange sounds and an overwhelming sense of being watched. Would you dare to explore this haunted forest at night? If you've been there, share your experience in the comments below. Third, Mae Nak's haunted village in Thailand. The chilling tale of Mae Nak has haunted and terrified generations of Thais for centuries. Mae Nak was a devoted wife who tragically died during childbirth while her husband was away at war. Despite her passing, her spirit remained, bound by an unbreakable love for her husband. Legend says she stayed behind in the world of the living, waiting for his return, and upon his arrival, she hid the truth of her death. It was only after a series of eerie encounters that her husband realized the truth and fled in terror. Even today, the small village where Mae Nak once lived still carries the weight of this tragic love story. Villagers report that they have seen her ghost wandering the village at night, especially near the old house where she once lived. Some even claim to hear her soft, mournful voice calling out to her husband. This once peaceful village has now transformed into a mysterious destination, shrouded in both sorrow and fear. No one dares to stay overnight, as the presence of Mae Nak is still believed to linger. Would you be brave enough to visit this place? If so, you might want to carry a little extra courage with you, just in case you happen to cross paths with the restless spirit of Mae Nak herself. Fourth, Wat Phra Si Sanphet Temple, also in Thailand. Wat Phra Si Sanphet, located within the ancient city of Ayutthaya, is not only a sacred monument but is also tied to eerie ghost stories and supernatural phenomena. This temple once played a vital role in the royal palace of Thailand, where only kings could conduct religious ceremonies. However, after Ayutthaya was destroyed, the temple became shrouded in a somber atmosphere, and many believe it has since become home to restless spirits. Local residents and visitors alike have reported witnessing strange, flickering lights in the darkness and shadowy figures gliding between the temple towers at night. The echoes of ancient, crumbling structures further enhance the eerie mood of the place. Would you dare to step inside this temple after dark? Some say that if you listen closely, you can sometimes feel the breath of spirits lingering around. A few have even mentioned sensing an invisible presence following them throughout their visit. If you've ever had an experience at Wat Phra Si Sanphet, leave a comment and share your thoughts. Did you feel anything unusual while exploring this ancient site? 5th, Siquijor Island in the Philippines. Siquijor Island is famous not only for its breathtaking beaches but also for its reputation as the island of witches. Beyond the natural beauty, the island is steeped in tales of ancient magic and mysterious healing rituals. Locals claim that some of these rituals, passed down through generations, possess the power to cure illnesses and protect against evil forces. Visitors have reported feeling a strange, mystical energy as soon as they step onto the island, with some even believing they've encountered supernatural powers. The island's traditional healers, known as mananambal, are said to practice magic using herbs and spells to heal physical and spiritual ailments. During the Holy Week, Siquijor becomes a hub for these rituals, attracting those seeking remedies for strange, unexplained afflictions. The island's mysterious reputation has made it both feared and fascinating. Some avoid it due to fear of dark magic, while others visit to witness the supernatural firsthand. Do you believe in witches and magic? Would you dare visit this island? Let us know in the comments. 6th, Preah Vihear Temple in Cambodia. Perched high on a mountain, Preah Vihear Temple offers more than just stunning views. It is also shrouded in mystery. The temple's ancient stones have witnessed countless battles, and legend has it that the spirits of fallen warriors still wander the site, guarding their sacred ground. Many visitors report feeling a heavy, eerie presence as they walk through the ruins, almost as if they are being watched by unseen eyes. The silence, broken only by the wind, creates an unsettling atmosphere. Some claim to have heard footsteps behind them or glimpsed shadowy figures moving in the distance. Standing amid the temple's crumbling walls, it's easy to believe that the past has left a supernatural mark on this place. Do you think history can leave a ghostly imprint? Would you dare visit this haunted temple? Let us know in the comments. 7th, Taal Lake in the Philippines. Nestled between a volcano and a lake, Taal Lake is both serene and mysterious. While its beauty draws visitors from afar, local legends warn of spirits and mystical creatures lurking beneath its surface. Over the years, many have reported eerie experiences. Some say they've seen ghostly figures gliding over the water at night, while others have heard strange sounds coming from deep within the lake. The proximity to the active volcano only adds to the air of mystery, making Taal a place where nature and the supernatural seem to meet. Some fishermen even tell tales of their boats being pulled by unseen forces. Would you dare paddle across the lake, knowing these stories? As you look into the rippling waters, could you shake off the feeling that something unknown is watching you from below? If you've been to Taal, share your experience in the comments. 8th, Batu Caves in Malaysia. Batu Caves, located near Kuala Lumpur, is not just a sacred site with Hindu temples but also a place filled with mystery. Locals believe that the caves are home to gods and spirits, making it both a revered and eerie location. As you walk through the massive caverns, the natural echoes seem to take on a life of their own, with sounds reverberating in strange and unsettling ways. Visitors have reported hearing whispers or chanting when no one else was around, while some claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the dimly lit areas of the cave. The eerie atmosphere intensifies at night, when the caves are quieter, and the legends of spirits feel even more tangible. Would you be brave enough to explore the depths of Batu Caves? If you've been there, did you experience anything strange? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. 9th, the Devil's Triangle of Tonle Sap Lake in Cambodia. Tonle Sap Lake, the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia, is a vital lifeline for millions. However, it hides a darker secret, with a region known as the Devil's Triangle. Over the years, there have been numerous stories of boats mysteriously disappearing in these waters, leaving no trace behind. Locals believe a supernatural force may be responsible, lurking beneath the calm surface. Some claim to have seen strange lights dancing on the water at night, only to vanish when approached. Others report feeling an eerie presence as they cross the lake, as if something is watching them from below. Would you dare to cross these waters after dark, knowing the legends that surround this mysterious triangle? If you've been to Tonle Sap, did you feel anything unusual? Share your experience in the comments. Lastly, Uluwatu Temple in Indonesia. Perched high on a cliff overlooking the vast Indian Ocean, Uluwatu Temple is a sacred site in Bali, known not only for its stunning views but also for the mysterious legends surrounding it. Locals believe that on full moon nights, if you stand on the cliff long enough, you might hear more than just the sound of the crashing waves. Whispers of spirits long gone are said to echo through the air. The combination of the ocean's roar and the eerie quiet of the temple at night creates an unsettling atmosphere. Some visitors report feeling an inexplicable presence or hearing faint voices carried by the wind. It's believed that the temple's energy draws in both gods and spirits. Would you dare to visit Uluwatu Temple during a full moon and stand on the cliff, listening to the ocean and the whispers of the unknown? If you've been here, share your experience with us in the comments.